Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler here, and in today's video we are doing a John Collins to whatever team we want rebuild. Go ahead and look at this comment right here. This video was suggested by a subscriber. Thank you for the suggestion. You guys can leave more. I can actually have a couple to do, so if I don't do, I only do like one rebuild a week, so I like to get more done. It's just I got so much going on, and my team stuff comes out so quick that it's like I don't have time for the rebuilds. But if you guys don't see a rebuild right away, don't freak out. I will get to it eventually. But point being is, John Collins, we can take him to whatever team we want. And I did some thinking. What team do I want John Collins to go to? There's one man in the NBA that is a one-man show right now. He has absolutely no help. He is just, I mean, he probably has the worst supporting cast I've seen any player have in a long time. So we're gonna go ahead and trade John Collins to that guy's team, and help him out a bit. John Collins, we're the Hawks right now. Gonna trade John Collins. The game would load. It's annoying. I need to get PS4 Pro. No, it's too late now. John Collins for Malik Monk and Tyler Dorsey, or Malik Monk for John Collins and Tyler Dorsey. So let's go ahead, go to the options. So now we are no longer controlling the Hawks, and we are controlling the Hornets. We did get rid of Malik Monk, but no need to fret. John Collins and Kemba are going to be the ultimate duo, and maybe we get a new shooting guard or a new small forward too at some point. We're going to go ahead and make some more trades here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trade Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Nick Batum, and a second-round pick for Kent Bazemore and Dwayne Dedmon. And then Kent Bazemore is on a player option, so I'm going to have to, which is kind of funny, that's another Hawks-Hornets trade. So I'm going to have to trade Bazemore now because he is going to be on the books next year because it's a player option. So I'm going to try to find a trade for Bazemore. There was no trades. There was like, what, I think like 15 teams or something that would trade with me, and none of them were had two players that were both going to be off the books. It was just going to be one. Here we go, Marcin Gortat and Patrick Beverley. That's not a bad trade. We can trade Bazemore and Dorsey. I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that trade. But we still have Biyombo and Williams, who are both player options, and Zeller to get rid of. Oh my god, this is crazy. I cannot believe. Ridiculous. Okay, so Biyombo, Williams, and Zeller. So I'm going to trade Cody Zeller and Marvin Williams to the Suns for Richaun Holmes and Troy Daniels. This is basically just for Richaun Holmes because he's kind of a beast. Like, he can be a good backup center for us. And do this trade where we get Yogi Ferrell, and that will clear us of all of our terrible cap moves that have been made here. Let's go coaching game plan. There's some work being done in my house, and if you hear some crazy noises, that's just ignore that, act like it's not there. Okay, so Miles Bridges, his potential is a 83. I feel like we should send him to the G League, to be honest. I feel like he might hate me if I do it, but whatever. It'll work out in the long run. Signed to Greensboro Swarm, and then Dwayne Bacon, what's this man's overall? There's potential 78. And then Devontae Graham, his potential is 77. We'll just let those guys naturally progress. Okay, so I'm actually going to trade Frank Kaminsky, Patrick Beverley, and our second-round pick for Trevor Ariza and Tomas Satoransky. And then Trevor Ariza will probably start at small forward for us this year. Yeah. I'm going to do this trade, Gortat and Satoransky to the Lakers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Mo Wagner. Mo Wagner will actually help us in the long term. And then we can probably play Caldwell-Pope at small forward. He's probably a little better. That would be my guess. No, he just stays the same. Okay, well, we're going to keep him at shooting guard anyways. He can still play small forward minutes. I just don't want his overall to go down. So we got Kemba, Jeremy Lamb, Ariza, Collins, Holmes, Tony Parker, Dedmon, Willie Hernan-Gomez, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Troy Daniels. It's alright. We're kind of going to be like half tanking anyway, so it's fine. but I do like the pieces we have here. We're gonna stay competitive, maybe make like the 8th spot, but hopefully, you know, if we lose all of our games, it won't bother me at all. So let's go ahead and do it, see what happens. Alright, season's over. Steph Curry wins MVP, DeAndre Ayton Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder 6th Man of the Year, Giannis DPOY, Jordan Clarkson Most Improved, Steve Kerr Coach of the Year. Nobody All-NBA first team, nobody All-NBA second team, nobody All-NBA third team. And we do not make playoffs, don't even come close. 31-51, we were terrible. And the Warriors beat the Pacers 4-1 in the finals. It's time to build this team around John Collins and also Kemba, but John Collins is the star of this video. Draft lottery time. We have the 6th best odds, which means we'll probably stay at 6. No, down to 7. That's kind of sucks, to be honest, but oh well, it is what it is. I picked the Hornets because they basically have nobody besides Kemba, and I wanted... My goal was for John Collins to be like the sidekick and kind of morph into being like the guy on the Hornets. So we need to make John Collins a beast, but we need to also sign people in free agency and draft people that won't take minutes away from him. We need John Collins to be the guy, like, on this team, in terms of like nobody's going for his position. He's not gonna like if we sign like DeMarcus Cousins, for example, he's gonna take all John Collins' rebounds, he's gonna score all his points. Like, I don't want to do that. I want John Collins to be the man. So we have to figure out people on this team that will fit, that will still let John Collins be a star, basically. You see what I mean? So John Collins, if we move him to center, he's worse, so he's got to be a power forward. We know that. Okay, let's go ahead and I signed my coach, I signed my trainer. Can we try to trade up in the draft? We have the 7th pick, so there's not much we can do in the way of moving up that won't get rid of either Miles Bridges or a pick, so another pick besides our 1st round pick. So I'm just going to draft whoever is left at 7th. We'll see. It should still be somebody good. So Jay Morant, he got drafted 1st, which is kind of weird. So we got Zion, RJ Barrett, Kevin Porter, Cameron Reddish, Kobe White. Choose prospects. So there's Darius Garland, Keldon Johnson, Sekou Mboya is still available, Nazrion Reed, Bol. So I'm thinking about Bol because we do need a big man, like, pretty bad. And his potential is not amazing, so it's not like he's going to completely take away from what John Collins is going to be doing. But I'm almost tempted just to draft Jonte. I mean, Doumbouya is there, he's going to be good. But we have Miles Bridges. Nasir Little's still there, actually. I'm going to draft Little. And we could put him at shooting guard. So during last season, I actually went to extend Kemba, and he wanted to test free agency, but we have his bird rights, so he'll be an idiot not to come back to the Hornets. So let's go ahead and get Kemba back, and then I'm assuming we'll have enough cap space to sign another max guy once we get rid of the cap hold. So I need to figure out who I want to sign here. I have Kemba. I have Nasir Little, who's going to play shooting guard. Miles Bridges, small forward. John Collins, power forward. I don't want to sign like a star center because I want John Collins to be my premier big man. I'm thinking somebody like Willie Cauley-Stein would be a nice pickup. But I'm not sure. He's restricted. So maybe I go like, I'm going to try to throw some money at Willie Cauley-Stein. I'll go 4 years, $72 million, player option on the last one. Actually, I'm going to do a 3-year deal, team option on the last one. I'm changing that deal up. I'm going to offer that to Willie. I'm sure the Kings are going to match it, but oh well. And then actually, I want to keep Richaun Holmes. So Richaun Holmes, I'm going to negotiate a deal with him, 1 year, $10 million, just because I like him as a backup. So Kemba, agrees. Willie agrees. Rashawn Holmes agrees. Let's go ahead and just get rid of everybody's renounce the rights to everybody. Kings have decided to match the offer, so we're not going to be getting Willie. There's lots of centers still available. DeMarcus, Vucevic, Dwight Howard, DeAndre Jordan, Pau Gasol, Brook Lopez. I'm going to go ahead and sign Dwight to a one-year deal. Dwight Howard. He accepts. And then just go ahead and fast forward a bit here one more time. So now we have $9.12 million in cap space, and we have Dwayne Dedmon's cap hold still, which we do not need him considering we re-signed Rashawn Holmes. So let's go ahead and look at our roster, see who we have. Our team should be pretty filled out. Kemba, Tony Parker, Devontae Graham, Nasir Little, Bridges and Bacon, John Collins. We have a ton of centers still. Actually, Mo Wagner is going to play power forward for us. He's going to be like our stretch four. His potential should be like a 79, I think. A 77? Well, I thought it'd be better than that, but oh well. Okay, so we still need a backup shooting guard. Still need a backup small forward, more than likely. I don't know if Dwayne Bacon's going to cut it. And then our centers should be fine. If I give him a 2-year deal with a player option, even though it's a little cheap, will he take it? Oh, he does take it. So we just got Avery Bradley. It's weird. It says we have $0 left. So it's like we're perfect right now. Our cap is right there to the threshold. Alright guys, so we're at training camps. Right away we're going to give an untapped potential to John Collins. We're going to give an untapped potential to Miles Bridges. And then we're going to give an untapped potential to maybe Nasir Little. Or maybe I give one more to Kemba, even though he's 30 or 29. Yeah, I'll give one more to Kemba just to make sure he gets a little better. Just if he's your best player, but he's still 29, he might get like an overall 2 or point better if you give him an untapped potential. So I might as well, because basically after that point on, he's just going to decline. So I might as well get as much out of him as I can. Alright, so we got Kemba, JJ, Miles Bridges, John Collins, Rashawn Holmes, Willie Hernan-Gomez, Dwight Howard, Nasir Little, Tony Parker, and Avery Bradley is our starters. And actually, our lineup, actually, Dwight Howard went all the way down to a 78 overall, so we got Rashawn Holmes starting. Honestly, like, maybe I should have given untapped potential to Rashawn Holmes, because Dwight's not as... I mean, when I signed Dwight, he was like 82 overall. Now he's severely declined. Oh, well. John Collins will be our big man. He's 6'10". Honestly, he could play center. Like, he really could. Oh, well, we'll just simulate and see what happens, and I'll make changes if I need to. Okay, so we're 28 and 24 at the trade deadline, which isn't bad at all. Don't get me wrong, but I think we'd be better if we had a better center. Dwight Howard is 80 overall. That ain't cutting it. We need to get someone a little better in there. Let's see what kind of trades there are. I have my eye on somebody that I think would fit well with this team, but I don't know for sure. Ooh, we could get Willie. That's what I originally wanted. I was thinking Cantor is who I was thinking. But he wants a lot of money. I mean, he's making 15. PJ Tucker's making 8. Whereas Willie's making 16 and Scal's making... that's actually not bad. I'm going to go with Willie, though, because he's younger than Cantor. So we just traded a 21 first-round pick and Dwight for Willie Cauley-Stein. And now Willie's going to be our center, and I think he's really going to help us. I think we can give him an untapped potential in the future, and he can maybe get up to an 85, which will be like amazing for us. Alright, season's over. Steph wins MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year for the Grizzlies. That's interesting. Gordon Hayward, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis TPOY. Most Improved goes to Spencer Dinwiddie. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr. Nobody All-NBA first team. Nobody All-NBA second team. Nobody All-NBA third team. Oh, no, this is rookie. Hold up. Okay, they always switch it on me. Okay, so we don't have anybody anyways. And then nobody anywhere else. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see. We were 46 and 36. 4th seed in the East. Much better season than last year. Let's go ahead and play the Pacers in the playoffs. See if we can beat them. I don't know if we'll be able to, but it'll be interesting. We'll see. We win the first one. We win the second one. Pacers win the third. Pacers win the fourth. Pacers win the fifth. Oh, we choked a 2-0 lead. That kind of sucks. Oh well, we'll get them next year. Alright, Raptors win the finals. Warriors won last year, so once again, it's always Warriors, Raptors, back and forth. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Draft lottery, we're actually good this year, so our draft pick's not going to be that useful. Let's go ahead and skip the draft. John Collins, obviously we're keeping that man. And then qualifying offers. I guess we can extend the qualifying offer to Scal and Dwayne Bacon. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. So we need to figure out how to make this team better here. Let's go to our cap holds. Tony Parker, you're gone. Hernan Gomez gone. Sean Holmes, you're probably going to keep him. JJ, you're gone. Scal, you're gone. Dwayne Bacon, you're gone. Baker, you're gone. I want to keep Rashawn Holmes. I wanted to keep Hernan Gomez, but he just wanted too much. Who was it? Rashawn Holmes. 2-year deal for Holmes. And then let's just get that out of the way so we can figure out the rest of our roster. Okay, so we got $10.38 million in cap space. If Thad Young went to the Suns, he'd not sign with us, which is fine. We can just sign someone else. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, I like him. Sign him to a 1-year deal. And then, honestly, our team's looking decent right now. Kemba and Devontae Graham, Nasir Little, Zach Norville Jr. We probably need a backup shooting guard. Or maybe a backup small forward. We can move Bradley back to a shooting guard. Let's just see what we can find. If we can find a shooting guard or a small forward. Jay Crowder wouldn't be bad. I like Jay Crowder. He's a good defender. So we'll go. We'll give Jay Crowder a little more. We'll put him at like $8 million, just to get him to sign with us. Maybe he won't though. Oh, he signs. Okay, sweet. So we got Jay Crowder now. Miles Bridges and Jay Crowder, John Collins, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, Willie Cauley-Stein, Rashawn Holmes. I like this team. This team's got a bunch of young, hungry, like scrappy dudes, led by veteran Kemba and veteran Jay Crowder. Right, so we're at training camps. I'm thinking of maybe let's look at John Collins' potential. He's at 86 right now. Potential's at 87. We're gonna have to give him another untapped potential just to make him better again. And then now we need to figure out how to make like people actually like give them something to make them better. Actually, Willie needs an untapped potential because I know he's maxed out as well. And then probably a perimeter shooting for Nasir Little, because his shooting is not that great. It's actually pretty terrible. Yeah, perimeter shooting for Nasir Little. He needs it badly. And then that's going to be it. Advance next season. Here we go. Okay, so we got Kemba, Nasir Little, Miles Bridges, John Collins, Willie Cauley-Stein, Rashawn Holmes, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, and Mo Wagner. Don't really like Mo Wagner in that spot. I definitely feel like we need to get another. Well, no, we're fine because we have point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, power forward, shooting guard, small forward. Honestly, if anything, we never got a backup point guard. Although we do have Devontae Graham. Yeah, so we're going to flip Devontae Graham and Mo Wagner's minutes. Then Zach Norville, actually, we're going to send him to the G League. This team's looking good, guys. Nasir Little hopefully will take a big leap forward this year. Even if he doesn't, Kemba's a 91 overall. Miles Bridges is at 84. John Collins is at 86. So we're going to have a pretty good team. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and simulate. All right, season's over. James Harden, MVP. Nico Mannion, Rookie of the Year. Colin Sexton, Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, DPOY. Ja Morant, Most Improved Player. Tyronn Lue, Coach of the Year for the Rockets. And we have nobody All-NBA first team. Nobody All-NBA second team. Nobody All-NBA third team. We still don't have anybody anywhere. We're getting no love out here. Sucks. But oh well, it don't matter because we won 57 games. We were the first seed. And I just realized I forgot to show you guys stats at the end of last season. So let's go ahead and do that right now for this season. So Kemba, 21.9 points per game, 6.3 assists, 1.4 steals. John Collins, 16.6 points, 10 rebounds, 2.9 assists. Miles Bridges, 13 points, 4.5 rebounds, 1 assist a game. Nasir Little, 11.6 points, 5 rebounds. Rashawn Holmes, 11 points, 8.4 rebounds. Willie Cauley-Stein, 10 points, 7.4 rebounds. Honestly, Willie Cauley-Stein is, I mean, he's starting and putting up worse numbers than our bench center. So, what does that tell you guys? Willie Cauley-Stein's got to go. Yeah, but other than that, let's actually look at our coaching game plan. Cauley-Stein's playing 27 minutes. Holmes is actually, they're playing the same amount of minutes, and Holmes is producing more. So honestly, the move to make here, let me try something. Let's see if, let's go roster, Cauley-Stein. We'll play Willie Cauley-Stein at power forward. Switch him with Collins. And now Collins is our starting center, 88 overall. Cauley-Stein's our power forward, 85. I feel like this will be a better rotation for us here. I don't know. I think Collins at center, Cauley-Stein at power forward makes more sense. I mean, look at our overalls, 92, 81, 85, 85, 88. And then Rashad Holmes is at 80. Rondé Hall-Jefferson's an 80. Avery Bradley's an 80. Jay Crowder's almost an 80. Devontae Graham's a 77. This team is like really good, and we should be able to, I would think, get to the finals, but we'll see. Let's simulate here. First game, Sixers win. Second game, Sixers win. Third game, Sixers win. And we just got to split in the first round. Wow. Well then. That's a disappointment. Well guys, the Warriors won after winning 57 games with 92 overall Kemba Walker and 88 overall John Collins, 85 Miles Bridges, 85 Cauley-Stein. That's how we're going to go out. Wow. What did these guys average in the playoffs here? Kemba, 23.3 points per game. John Collins, 16.5 points per game. I don't understand why that just happened. So I guess we can get into what we learned here in this rebuild. Miles Bridges is going to be a beast. And if John Collins shakes out to be anything close to what he is in 2K in real life, he's going to be the big man of the future for whatever team he's on. Right now it's the Hawks. If the Hawks keep him, which they definitely should, John Collins is going to be amazing. Apparently this Hornets team couldn't get it done, which shocks me. We did everything right. We tanked the first season, got a good rookie. He's 80 overall. Miles Bridges sent him to the G League, and usually sometimes you send people to the G League and they hate you. He didn't hate us. I mean, look, he's not even mad anymore. We got a guy in Willie Cauley-Stein who could take some of the defensive pressure off John Collins. You know, he's the one that could defend while John Collins scores. And Kemba's an all-star. I just, honestly, I don't know where we went wrong. Like, I don't even feel like I can do another season because it's like, well, I don't know what I could do differently to this team unless I just trade, like, Willie Cauley-Stein and Miles Bridges for, like, DeMarcus Cousins or something. Then what, you know? So I don't even know. That's it, guys. That's the rebuild. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give the video a like. Leave a comment down below and give me a suggestion like I said in the beginning of the video. If I don't get to your suggestion right away, just don't freak out. I get kind of a lot now, so I just kind of got to figure out which ones I'm going to do. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. I love you.